Now, the South Plains first news in high definition. This is KCBD NewsChannel 11 at 10.
Get your guns up and wear red and black. Woo!
Red Raider fans get pumped up for tomorrow's big game. Good evening and thank you for joining us.
Red Raider fever is definitely hitting the South Plains hard tonight as students and groups spend the day today preparing for the big game tomorrow. Tech will face off against Texas State for the first time ever, and the Saddle Tramps boosted their enthusiasm to high gear for this first game. The group was asked by head coach Tommy Tuberville to repaint Raider Walk, so they were out with asphalt paint and stencils, placing horseshoes on the walk to the stadium. Of course, there was the traditional task of wrapping the Will Rogers statue, the Fraser Alumni Pavilion, and the Coach's Bridge. But this year, you'll notice something new that the Saddle Tramps installed: a giant horseshoe.
They gave us a giant horseshoe to put up at the intersection where Raider Walk is going to begin. So it's about 12 foot by 12 foot, and it'll look like the other horseshoes that are out there, and it's just to let you know, hey, this is where the players are coming from.
You won't miss it tomorrow, and the game kicks off tomorrow at 6 o'clock at Jones AT&T Stadium.
And it looks like the heat won't be letting up for the tailgating in the game. As John says, it should be toasty.
But we have some really good news in the forecast because we might be seeing a slight touch, we hope more than that, hope more than slight, of rain this weekend. John, did you put slight in there? I thought it was going to be rain for sure.
Actually, it's looking better. It's a slight chance during the game, so hopefully there'll be no rain during the game, but the very good chance after that, at least 30 to 40% chance. In fact, we're going to start with a look at the Tech forecast. Our Raidercast shows a chance of showers during the afternoon, a slight chance during the game, but it's still going to be around 90 degrees at kickoff, very warm. Clouds may increase during the game. Our winds begin to shift a little bit to the east-southeast, may pick up a little bit, and then a better chance of rain coming up after the game, especially overnight into Sunday morning. Quick look at the Doppler shows thunderstorms. They are well to our north and northwest of the Texas Panhandle, northeastern corner of New Mexico. That activity basically tracking east. The frontal boundary we're concerned with is still well up in Colorado and north of Kansas, but it definitely will come into the region. So our forecast will be tomorrow morning a nice start overall. We should be down in the 60s. It will be in the 80s at noon, a little bit breezy. Still hot tomorrow, but after tomorrow we'll be saying goodbye to those 90-degree temperatures.
All right, thank you, John. Today, a young girl's life was cut short after being found with a jump rope around